And this is an issue from December 2022, Peace, Comfort, and Joy. For peace of mind, resign as general manager of the universe. World peace can only be achieved if everyone learns to laugh at themselves. The path to inner peace begins with 3 words: not my problem. To sit with a dog on a hillside on a glorious afternoon is to be back in Eden, where doing nothing was not boring, it was peace. Milan Kundera, Czech author. If you want peace in your house, do what your wife wants. African proverb. So those were all peace quotations and sayings. So these must be all comfort. Yep. There's nothing like staying home for real comfort. Jane Austen, British author. Tidings of comfort and joy, and cookies. Why does comfort food often lead to so much discomfort? Step so far out of your comfort zone that you forget how to get back. Wow. Anything that disturbs your comfort factor is good for you. Tony La Russa, American baseball coach and former player. I bring you comfort and joy. What were you expecting? A present? So those peace, comfort, these must all be joy here. One of the most important qualities to have is the ability to create joy in your life. Bessie Delaney. Funny thing about joy is that you can only really find it when you are too busy having fun to look for it. Joy is the sign of spiritual maturity. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Mark Twain. Every season brings its own joy. Spanish proverb. Peaceful place. Picture yourself near a stream. Birds are softly chirping in the crisp, cool mountain air. Nothing can bother you here. No one knows this secret place. You are in total seclusion from the place called the world. The soothing sound of a gentle waterfall fills the air with a cascade of serenity. The water is clear, so clear you can easily make out the face of the person whose head you're holding under the water. There now, feeling better? Oh my goodness. It's comforting to know that if I ever get into trouble, you'll be there for me, mostly because you were probably involved. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. Karl Barth. Peace on earth, goodwill toward men, except those boneheads who cut you off in traffic. A man was wheeling himself frantically down the hall of the hospital in his wheelchair just before his operation. A nurse stopped him and asked, "What's the matter?" He said, "I heard the nurse say it's a very simple operation. Don't worry. I'm sure it will be all right." She was just trying to comfort you. So what's so frightening about that? She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to the doctor. All I want is peace, love, joy, and a chocolate bar bigger than my head. What you call a mac and cheese that gets up in your face Too close for comfort food. Hearing that Jesus loves you is a very comforting thing. Unless you're in a Mexican prison. Oh my goodness. I just want to be lying in a pile of warm towels while eating warm, heavily buttered bread. That would be my comfort zone. Seeking comfort. If you need a shoulder to cry on, pull off to the side of the road. Maxine, the crabby lady. How do you measure the speed of joy? In smiles per hour. Aww. Comfort and joy? How about a drink and a nap? It's always wonderful to get to know women with the mystery and the joy and the depth. If you can make a woman laugh, you're seeing the most beautiful thing on God's earth. Aww, Keanu Reeves. Wow. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Leonardo da Vinci. You can always find joy and comfort in the hand and heart of a friend. May the sweetest old-time greeting, heavily laden with good cheers, bring content and peace and plenty, enough to last through the year. And remember, we all stumble, every one of us. That's why it's a comfort to go hand in hand. Very nice. Here's to the present, and to hell with the past. A health to the future, and joy to the last. And that was our issue of Peace, Comfort, and Joy. Thank you for watching.